Break is just around the corner, and don't let the summer brain drain take over your kids. Chris Lean, he's the president of Tutor Doctors. He's here with how parents can actually keep their kids learning through the whole summer. I can't believe it's almost summertime.
It is. It's been beautiful outside lately.
Been gorgeous. I remember summertime was, for me, was shut down and do nothing as a kid during the summer. So there is such thing as a summer brain drain.
There is indeed. Exercise of the body is similar to exercise of the mind. We must do both in order for growth and to make sure that the brain plasticity continues to develop in kids the way that it must.
You brought some really great ideas. Parents, if you're at home and you're looking for things to do with your kids during the summer to keep them learning while they're playing, you have some great ideas of what we can do.
Indeed. Thank you, Shelley. Well, the first thing we did is we checked our electronic gizmos at the door over on the side. The Game Boys, the phones, the iPads and everything. Now they
check them out? We can't use them?
No, they can be. In fact, one of the things we recommend is they can be used as rewards rather than electronic babysitters, as many times is the case. And so what we try to do is have our kids learn to make sure they can do fun things, they can build their bodies, build their minds all summer rather than just their thumbs.
So one of the things that we had discussed is San Diego has great weather. You're saying take advantage and go out and do stuff.
We are very blessed to have a great climate and a great range of things to do here. For instance, the zoo and the wild animal park. On their websites, you can research a bunch of information. How many gallons does an elephant's trunk hold? And then how many gallons does he drink in a day? And so you can research before going out to the zoo or wild animal park and make it very educational as well as rewarding.
You had also mentioned something about kite flying. That's pretty cool.
Kite flying, yes. There's a great range of kites. You can buy different types of kites to figure out what makes one kite fly better or faster than another. And it's fun. The family can put them together, and Mission Bay is a great place to fly them.
Okay, so let's say your kids are into games. We have some, look at them. They're like learning and playing a game. Is that possible that you can play games and learn, really? Indeed,
and from our friends at Thinker Things in Solana Beach, we have a number of games. This one right here that Hannah and Savannah are playing is called Zingo, which is a change of the word of the game bingo.
Okay.
And so what they're doing is they're learning. They have to, with sights and with words, it teaches them how to spell words, how to sound them out, what they look like, along with the graphical icon. And they play it much like adults play bingo.
I like this. I like this. And then we got some other kids over there. Those flashcards, I almost bought some for my 7-month-old. So is that too early to use?
No, the earlier the better. Absolutely. Get them used to it. They're playing with a couple things. We've got the good old-fashioned Spider-Man flashcards over there that McKenna and Noah are playing with.
Okay.
And they're excellent for learning their addition and subtraction facts. Many of these types of cards are grade level appropriate. And in fact, the other one is Brain Quest, which are also grouped by ages in a whole range of topics. In fact, Tiffany and I sometimes have gotten those incorrect ourselves.
Oh, when we play Who's Smarter Than, or Are We Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? I don't know if you've seen that. We do that on Thursdays here. Trust me, we know that Raul and I always are getting beat by those fifth graders. But let me ask, these are all fun and games, and parents might think, okay, I'm letting my kids play too much, but you say that there's a lot to be learned behind board games and a lot of these games that the kids can play.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, they're learning teamwork. They're learning delayed gratification and putting the electronic gizmos and things off to the side. They're learning, in this case with Zingo, they're looking at how to spell the word ghost. How many people can spell ghost with GH in the beginning unless they see the word and associate it with an item that they would know instinctively is that item. And a whole range of words like that.
I love that.
Yes, there are plenty of games that are out there. They're inexpensive, and this can be played by the entire family as well.
Okay, and then we got just the cutest kid. What's his name?
This is little Christopher.
Hi, little Christopher. He's gardening. Are you serious? Christopher, hold up your hands and show everybody your little gloves. You even got the gloves. Look at that. That is so cute.
Yes. And our friends at Home Depot outfitted Christopher here with these awesome looking gloves and these items. And we can learn math and just have physical activity outside as well. If we have a 10-foot flower bed and we want to put flowers every 2 feet, then how many flowers must we buy? So they can learn division, multiplication. They can learn about what chemicals it takes to make a flower grow, and all sorts of outdoor activities as well.
I love it. Let's say you're even remodeling your house and you want to do some touch-ups in your home. You can get your kids kids to be a part of it and learn? What's an example there?
Oh, an example, when Hannah was learning fractions, we got the tape measure out, and she demanded so that she could mark on the wall where the items are to be hung and all that. And we put the towel bars up, and we did all sorts of DIY projects indoors using tape measures, drawing, and making sure, and she'd have to double check and make sure that my numbers were correct. I intentionally made a mistake, she caught them, and she learned her fractions.
That is brilliant. Is there any time, Chris, that using the iPad, or because those tools are really handy right now, and are there programs or things that kids can use to try to learn on there?
There are so many. We have, you go to the Apple iTunes store, and there are so many educational activities. You can sort by grade, you can sort by subject.
There are reasons to use them. You just don't want to overdo them and try to use this more.
Yes, and in fact, when there's downtime, if there's vacations, there's ways that we can keep that going all throughout the day.
Well, Chris, thank you for being here. This is really good stuff. Parents, it's never too soon, I think, to start planning for that summer vacation. Keep the mind going, right?
Yes.
If you'd like more information on these ideas and Tutor Doctor, maybe tutoring and just keeping your kids learning through the summer, foxeyesandiego.com. Click the Scene On tab. We have all the links to get you hooked up with that. Chris, thanks for being here.
Thank you,
I
Charlotte.
love it. Chrissy, Ghost, G-O-G-H-O-S-T. I wasn't very good at spelling in 3rd grade, Chris.